I came 3,000 miles to say something for 5 minutes. But for Elizabeth Catlett, boy, I'd go 10 million miles. She was my revolutionary mother. She gave me refuge in Mexico City when I fled here in 1969 because I refused to fight in Vietnam.
Please stand and welcome Francisco Mora Catlett.
Not just the name of our family, Mora Catlett family, like my mother used to say, my Mexican family, my African American family, my German family, all of our family. But I really want to congratulate you for thinking about doing this and thinking about taking in your heart a great legacy for what the power of African American people is all about. It's very little that I can say behind what everybody else said, that my mother, Elizabeth Catlett, is hard to follow. And what I'm trying to do is to bring the idea that I'm doing music that relates about black folks and black images. I want to bring my brother, David Mora Catlett, who is a sculptor and a painter, a fantastic artist, and he happened to be my mother's right arm, I guess, for some 20, 25 years or something like that. This is David.
I don't know. Hello, everybody. I'd like to thank you very much for honoring my mother. But for me, it's my mom. And what I wanted to tell you is that what my mom's struggle was all about it was against oppression, discrimination, and racism. And she recruited me without my knowledge at the very early age of 12. She paid me one peso an hour. I didn't know what I was getting into, but that's my quest, to follow and keep on doing what she was doing, with the aim to come to a point where the words racism and discrimination don't have any sense anymore for our future generations. That it would be inconceivable for them even to try to understand what we were talking about. And this quest, I saw my mother doing it, but what I know is we all are doing it. And I'm gonna do my best, to my knowledge, to my capabilities of mind and physical capabilities, to continue this struggle until the end, because this invention about racism and discrimination is an invention of a colonialistic thought to be able to exploit other people. Now, what they don't know is that we are all people. And if you exploit other people, in the end, what you are doing is you're exploiting your own self, which is going to kill you in the end because you're self-destructive. But that's another story. All I want to say is I thank you all very much for being here, and I'm very, very thrilled from everything that I've heard, everything that I've seen, and everything that I felt. Thank you very much.
Okay, so following on my mother's steps, inspired on the writings of Henry Dumas, out of a short story, yes please, May the Circle Be Unbroken, I read about the AFRO HORN. This was during the time that I spent working with Sandra in his Philadelphia home. And I thought to myself, I have to have me an AFRO HORN band. We got to clear a lot of stuff. So this is the AFRO HORN. And I'm going to present to you some incredible masters and professors that have joined me to continue this music of defining what the African is, not just the present, but the African identity of jazz is Africa. This is African music. So to start with, I'm going to call a real good friend of mine. He is from Santiago de Cuba, where my wife is from. All of this band is made out of professors, okay? So they're all teachers, and they're consumed and leaders on their own behalf, incredible musicians. So first I'm bringing in, from Santiago de Cuba, Mr. Aruan Ortiz, Professor Ortiz. Also from Cuba, this master of Afro-Cuban percussionist really has Afro-Cuban folklore in New York City. And I'm so happy that he has joined me also in the quest of the AFRO HORN. And this is from La Habana, Cuba, Roman Diaz. Another professor. He teaches at the Long Island University, please. And the amazing thing about him, I met him quite a while ago. He has really come out in the instrument, the soprano saxophone, in liberating some sounds. This music is about liberation. And on the imposed system that we were upon on from the European imposition, the musical imposition, we came about to create some newer music and liberated these instruments. So he has liberated some really incredible sounds that he has spent a long time, researching and finding and working at it. And this is another professor, and I want to call him Sam Newsome. Thank you. Another professor, and I met him through my mother. And Cecil Bridgewater, trumpetist, called me up and told me that this master had created some works inspired on my mother's work, and he would very much like to meet my mother. So my mother said, let's go see him play. So we went out to see Sweet Basil's at that time, and sit over there and watch him playing. And they became acquainted, friends as well. He went into Mexico and invited and went to visit my mother for a while. And he has extended the work, as I understand, the 5 orchestral pieces that he has written for her. And I thought it would be most appropriate to invite him to play for this occasion with the AFRO HORN. And, and this is, please welcome him with a big round of applause. This is Mrs. Rufus Reid on bass. Thank you. And another professor that has, accompanied us, he called me up, and the thing that we have in common is that we were both in Mexico during the civil rights movement, and we both worked with Sonra, and he's an incredible, powerful, strong, revolutionary writer and poet. And this is Marvin X, who will do spoken word for us. Marvin. So this is the AFRO HORN. Thank you.
Una Dios Zambé, en Dios.
Una Dios Zambé, en Dios. Somos no somos. Somos. Santo Tomás, ven para creer. Guapunangongo. Guapunangongo. Edundo con edundo. Edundo con edundo.
Acheba ache ye cholo finga cholo acheba ko ni ba cheba ye ba to no tumbele solo dumare wo ko ngara unu I alocha ne lido bunga iworo olofio lo yu AFRO HORN un checheni pa un sonende kosiku ano inya ofo araye achelu afitiba ko ba ulo I umbuire umbowo umboache aibu babawa.